What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So today we're test driving the Tesla Model Y Juniper. We're gonna launch it. Ready? Oh! Oh, that gives me a headache. I mean, take a look at this thing. It's got this cool light bar that's facing downwards, and then, oh my God, like, this is very different than all the other Teslas. A lot of upgrades. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of it because we only got 15 minutes with it. Already noticing the difference between the acceleration. Oh wow, you got to punch this thing. It is so much quieter too. Oh my God, this car is silent. I cannot hear anything that's outside. This is a very different feel. I mean, just the suspension alone, like you can tell, like it's a lot stiffer, as in like you don't feel any speed bumps at all. So this is the light bar, first of its kind. Take a look at that thing. The Tesla emblem logo in the middle. We're gonna go to the front of the car. This is the new light bar inspired by the Cybertruck. I mean, take a look at this beast. It's aerodynamic, so they have these kind of fins right here to make it more efficient with the drag. Just check how futuristic it looks, right? And then all the way to the back. And then also they have these lights right here on the side. Okay, now we're gonna open this up. All right, so this is the back of the Tesla. They have now, you can power down the seats right here with one touch of a button. I mean, take a look at that. Bam. Look how much room there is, man. There is so much room in here. I mean, let me show y'all. If I were to camp in this, I would. Look at this, look how much room there is. Oh man, you could fit a lot back here. I mean, put a bed back here. You could put a whole kitchen drawer over here for your car camper setup. And then this is the interior. I feel like the sunroof, I feel like this moonroof is a lot bigger than the old Tesla, but it just looks, I don't know, maybe because I have a sunshade on it, but it's really nice. It actually has more UV protection than the other Tesla, the older ones. All right, and this is a perspective in a person who has lived in a Tesla Model Y for 5 months. This is a lot of room. I mean, a lot. Look at this. You can fit a bed back here. There is a big slant right here, so you're gonna feel, if you put a bed, you would have to make this a lot flatter because there is a big tilt right here. Okay, so when you press this button, the seats will go up. Okay, and this is what the interior looks like. You have a Model 3 steering wheel right here. All right, we're gonna take a look at the trunk. So fun fact about this Frunk, you have a drain plug in here, so when you're going camping, you can pretty much put ice in here and you'll be good to go to put all your cold food in there. So the drain plug's right here, and it just drains to the floor. So how cool is that? Convenient. And this is a lot more space than the other Tesla Model Y, the old ones. So it's a lot wider. Yeah. And the Frunk has this weird sharp edge right here. Crazy. And if you didn't know already, there is a camera on the bottom right here in the front. So that way it can sense things. And I bet you didn't know, there is also a washer. So if there's debris on there, that it can wash and flush out anything on the front of the camera, so that way you can see and sense what's kind of like in this area. I mean, look at that light bar. That's crazy looking. Okay, and just for perspective, when you close the door, there's a loud thud, and it pretty much blocks out everything that's on the outside. Like you can't even hear anything from the outside. The acoustics in here has been enhanced by a lot. And there's also heated and cooling seats in here too. So when you press this button, you pretty much have heat and cool. I really like that feature because it does get hot in here, but you can also tell that it's slightly tinted up top to give it a more robust way of blocking some of the light. Because when you have the old Tesla, you know for a fact it gets hot inside the car. And speaking of the old Tesla, don't you hate it when kids or anyone that goes inside your car does this? Well, I do, because I don't want my car to get dirty. So these are the last fit custom made fit car mats, and they are 3D scanned and they protect your Tesla from water, spills, or anything that is going to harm your car. And I've owned my Model Y for 2 years now, and I hate it when I spill stuff because I gotta basically shampoo the carpet and it's very difficult to get stains out. I mean, these mats can even withstand ketchup. I mean, look at this thing. You could just put anything on here and when you take it off, it's completely dry. And they also got these tiny spikes underneath the car mat so they don't slip and slide. So that way you can pretty much have everything on top and it doesn't move around. And when you take these things off, it's like so satisfying. It's like peeling off a scab. And don't tell me you've never done that before. And the cleaning process is very easy. All you gotta do is put some soap and water on this thing, get a rag, and then swish it around and you're good to go. Wash it all off and it doesn't smell like ketchup no more. And one of my cool sayings that I have, because I got a lot of quotes, is it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when these accidents happen and will you be prepared for it. There's always contingency plans that you want to make. So with having these mats, you're gonna have that protection of your carpet, of your interior, so you can keep your Tesla smelling good and lasting for longer. And as someone who has lived in a Tesla for almost half a year, I really prioritize space inside my Tesla, and these car mats save space and they keep your car clean. And to get these, head to lastfit.com, use my code Nico at checkout for 15% off. And let's get back to the video. And as some of you guys know or don't know, there is one stock on the left side just for the turn signal, and on the right side there's absolutely nothing. I really kind of hate this feature because I'm not a fan of the stock, to be honest. If you're gonna take out the right side stock, you might as well take out the left side. But this is looking like the Model 3 Highland steering wheel, and you got the buttons right here on the left and the right side too as well. And if you want to go forward and drive it, you gotta swipe up. If you want to reverse, you swipe backwards. And so that's when you get the screen. And tap it if you want to park. So we're gonna press up, we're gonna go forward. Just how quiet this cabin is insane. Okay, now that I'm actually driving it, I do like the stock because you could just push up and it gives you that right signal. Otherwise, you'll be turning halfway and then like you gotta find where the button's at. And you see how the wheel's turning? It's like you gotta kind of jumble around with it. The acceleration on this thing is just zippy. Man, you could go really fast on this thing. Okay, we're gonna make a U-turn here. Oh wow, yeah, that's smooth. It's like butter. I want to test the acceleration on this thing. Oh my God! Woo! Yeah! Wow, this thing's powerful. This thing is a beast. Oh my God! I would say the turn signal is very light. So when you press it, it's automatically like, it's just butter. It's just like, you tap it and it's already pressed. All right, we're turning here. Damn, this thing's zippy. Man, I gotta get me one of these. Oh my God. Yeah, just the turning is smooth. I can't hear anything outside. No cars whizzing by. Like, just the acoustics have been upgraded like crazy. And I've been owner of a Tesla Model Y for about 2 years now. And so you could tell the difference. We're gonna launch it. Ready? Oh! Oh, that gives me a headache. Oh no. Wow. Oh, that gives me a headache. Oh, that hurt. That actually really hurt my head. Wow. Oh, that gave me a big headache. All right, now you can really see how bright the front lights are. So, fun fact, if you didn't know about the Tesla Model Y Juniper already, these are the actual headlights on the side. This is just the daytime running lights, and these are the actual lights for the Tesla that run and, you know, brighten the road, right? And so I didn't know that, and it's a cool, interesting fact. And they also auto dim when there's a car that needs to see that's in front, so it'll not blind people and stuff. So I didn't know that. I watched the video. Franz actually mentioned that. The designer of the Juniper and the whole Tesla team for their cars. All right, we are returning the Tesla back to its original owner, and yeah, we're in Santana Row right now. Okay, so test drive is done. Santana Row showroom right here. Final thoughts on the Tesla Model Y Juniper. It is much quieter. It is much smoother. Suspension has been upgraded, so you could tell they put a lot of thought into it. Okay, and now we're back to my car. The old version. My goodness. You could see the difference between this Model Y and the new one. I mean, it looks like a giant bug compared to like an entirely different car beast. Like that light bar just made this thing look like a pipsqueak. Man. Anyways, I still like this car. It's a 2021 Tesla Model Y. Her name is Rover. And yeah, those lights that were right there, that was the actual headlights on the other Juniper. And this is like completely just vaporized, and they just made that Cybertruck looking light bar. So, okay, but the real question is it worth it? $60,000 versus a Tesla, the regular one. I mean, the regular Teslas, I believe they're around like the $45,000 mark, maybe? I think so, I don't know. But I think the Juniper is $60,000. So, I mean, is it worth the upgrade? That's the big question. Dude, I would definitely wait on that price to drop, because obviously new cars, they drop in price pretty fairly quickly. And just buying an outright, a brand new car like that, I think would not be a smart move. All right, and for today's lunch, we have ground beef and rice. And got about an hour here at the parking lot. So just gonna cook some stuff up. This is gonna go in the microwave, which we have here. Nobody suspects a thing. It's all good. And now we're gonna put this in the sheer microwave. Microwave. I open up my Lovely app, press the AC, and that's where it turn on in a bit. There it is. A little 2 minutes. Oh, by the way, I got this gallon jug. It's like a canteen. This thing is heavy. Oh man. So this is metal, so you can hear it. And I made sure to get this because when it gets hot in the car during my travels, it's okay. Because if you have plastic, it's obviously gonna melt. And I already have a Dometic water pump in here that's plastic, and it's only for dishes. That guy. If you guys are new to the channel, I lived in my Tesla for about 5 months, where I saved a lot of money. And so we're going on another road trip to go to Arizona and Florida soon. And just wanted to update y'all on that, because it's gonna be one hell of a trip, but we have everything prepared. Water jug. We have a fridge that's powered by the EcoFlow. It powers 1% of EcoFlow battery every single hour. So, and that's all electric, no ice needed. And so I'm able to plug the EcoFlow also into the Tesla, and it charges about 1.5% per hour. Filming takes a lot of breath out of you, man. I've been doing YouTube full time since August last year. So I used to be a production supervisor at Tesla, and yeah, I kept telling the people at the Tesla that I used to work there as a production supervisor, working on the Tesla Model Ys. So they were like, "Really?" And I also told them that I worked on the Tesla Model Ys themselves. So they were kind of like, "What?" And then I showed the lady the like my whole Instagram channel about converting the Tesla into a Tesla van. Yeah, so good. Ground beef, rice, steaming. Look at that steam. Oh, hey there. Main difference between my Tesla and the other Tesla Model Y Juniper is I think there's no passenger seat in this one. So yeah, I took out my passenger seat to make a bed frame in this. And so right now we're gonna go to Anytime Fitness actually nearby. And I wanted to show y'all little screen share of how to find Anytime Fitness and pretty much how to find neighborhoods nearby, so that way find where to park. So here we go. Okay, so Anytime Fitness, you just search it up in your app, Anytime Fitness nearby. And so there's one nearby in Santa Clara, and so it's actually right near a park. And so what I do is I press satellite option, so that way I can see the neighborhoods, like the residential, so that way I could park there overnight. And so Anytime Fitness, and then you have a giant park in the middle. But the main thing here is we find these houses right here on the side. And so with those houses, now you can just park in front of any one of them, and it kind of just looks like you just blend in, like you're just a friend sleeping over at a house. Okay, and if you want directions straight to the Tesla itself, you're gonna tap the share button, and there's gonna be a Tesla logo on the right, and it'll automatically route you on the screen, so that way you can just go there without having to fumble around and put it manually. Man, what is this? Hey there. Okay, so if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Nico Murillo, and I built an entire bed frame inside my Tesla Model Y. I nicknamed it the Tesla Van or Rover. It's a single bed frame, and customized made it myself and with my friend Justin. And so yeah, this is a setup for car camping. And so what you could do is you could skip hotels, you can pretty much just be self-sufficient. I have an electric fridge, EcoFlow battery pack. It's kind of like overlanding or like van life, and find it very comfortable. And I use camp mode when I sleep, and it uses about 1% per hour, so I don't have to run like an engine or anything like that. So just want to give you all a little small tour of it. So locking up the car, I'm gonna show you what the Anytime Fitness in Santa Clara looks like. Most of these Anytime Fitnesses are very clean, and they're around like the major cities. So if you want to car camp overnight in the city, I highly suggest this gym. $40 a month, it's worth it. It's a private shower room. I'll show you right now. So I've never been to this one, so this is my first time at this location, Santa Clara. Fob. Small space. Kind of reminds me of an old school gym. No music. Here's the Holy Grail. Okay, so outlets, toilet, shower. It's a private room. These are all across the US. It's not like Planet Fitness where you have that open gym shower concept, also 24-hour fitness, open gym shower concept. everyone's seeing you dry your stuff, your balls or whatever, right? This is an entire room that's enclosed, and it's like crazy to me how this is only $40 a month. Like, this is the luxury. Like, look how nice this actually is. Like, it's not fancy, but it's not crappy either. Set the mood and the vibe. Yeah, so we're gonna get to editing. I'm a full-time YouTuber, and this is how I make income while on the road. And so I gotta edit this video that you're actually watching right now. You can get one of these tables at Amazon. Okay, so we need internet. I am too lazy to hook up Starlink, so we will park in front of Anytime Fitness to soak up the Wi-Fi. Hopefully we can grab a spot right in the front row seat, baby!